Hi, it's Kathy. Welcome back to my craft room. We are on day 95 of 100 days of envelope ideas for our junk journals. Can you believe it? Here we are, just 5 days left. Today we're going to do a project. It's inspired by Laurette Chandler, the vintage paper girl, and I didn't watch her entire video, but I got the idea from her new diamond pattern French door journal card booklet with pockets. Oh, that's a mouthful, but basically it's a diamond pattern French door. So thank you, Laurette, for the inspiration. I will go back and finish watching that entire video when I get a chance, but for now I'm just going to take your idea, and I don't even know how you did it. I'm just going to figure out a way to do it using an envelope, because that's what we're working on, is envelope ideas here, so that I can use up this large stash of envelopes that I have. So basically you have French doors that open, and this is visible. That's really big, but that's visible in the diamond shape that we're going to cut out here, like that. Okay, so I'm going to decorate my envelope first. I'm going to trim off my edges so that I can open the doors. Let's just do that quickly. Hope everybody's doing well. I had a big day yesterday with contractor. I had a contractor here, and I did some work. My dad was here first in the morning. He did some work. They came and did some work, and everything that I wanted done over the last couple years that I've been here outside is now done in one day. Like, I'm just so happy. I'm really happy with their service. I'm really happy with the job they did. So yeah, I couldn't be happier, honestly. Okay, so I'm going to be gluing this shut at the back, and I want to cut my French doors here. I think I'll cut them after with a knife, a craft knife. That's fine. So right now, let's just close this. So let's just do this part. Close the flap, glue your flap closed. We have the ends cut. So right now, this will be the front, and this will be the French doors that open. So I'm still using the Timeless Trellis. And I like this is going to be the center that you see through the doors. So I want these to be the doors. Yes, well, I have a choice. No, I think this one. So I'm just going to start by covering this up with this paper. Somebody asked me about glue. If I was to make an entire journal, would I use multiple types of glue, or would I stick to one? And I thought, that's a great question. I just thought about what I do when I make a journal, and honestly, I use my art glitter glue for pretty much everything. The only time I don't really use a glue stick in my journals, or I haven't used glue sticks actually really until recently with this 100-day project. But I mostly use, excuse me, the art glitter glue. I will use Beacon 3-in-1 or Faber-Tac for something that's like a cover, or a large embellishment or something. But even just for my lace, art glitter glue works just fine. It holds, it dries clear. I mostly just stick with that. I've tried other glues. Like, I know a lot of people like the Tombow and stuff, but I just find it takes so long to dry. I go through the bottle very quickly, so I don't find it that economical. Okay. So this back is going to be glued down to our page. So that is cut, or it needs to be cut now. So I'm going to stick something in there. I know you're probably wondering, like, why didn't I cut it first? Now I have to stick something inside to cut it, because I didn't want to cut the envelope and this twice or 2 times, And if I cut it once, then there's no trimming needed. It'll be exactly the same. Just use this. I'll just triple it up a bit. The cut's only going to be in the middle. That'll work fine. That will work just fine. Oh, let me find my center. Just going to give myself a little crease there. Pinch crease there. Let's stick that back in. And which way? It doesn't matter at this point. But you go ahead and cut yours first before you, if you want to, before you decorate it. Oh, I need a longer ruler. I just so happen to have 10. Okay, so I have that point there and that point down there. There. Ta-da! Done. Okay, and now I have no idea how Laurette did her diamonds door, but let's decorate the back here first, and then I will place my rose there, this guy, and then I'll figure out where I want to put the diamond cut. Okay, so let's decorate the inside. Yes, getting down to the end of the 100-day project. So a couple of things. I've asked for a little feedback, and it sounds like a bunch of you would like me to do some bulk make projects, and also a bunch of you would appreciate that being done as a live. And for those of you that are not available necessarily through the day when I'm doing a live, you said you would be happy to watch the replay. So maybe I will use bulk makes as my live, because then we can just mindlessly chat and craft. That would be fun. And then I'm also going to work on that travel journal. And Nancy, I have a question for you. Stamp for less. When you, was it you? I'm sure it was, that was hoping we would do an altered book. Do you mean gutting the book completely and just using the cover? Or did you want to see a journal made with pages left in the book? You'll have to let me know. I'm happy to do either one. And you just let me know which way you want to go. If you're not picky, I'd rather just gut the entire book and use the book cover. And I thought maybe about using a Reader's Digest book, because I thought maybe a lot of us could get our hands on that. An old Reader's Digest book. If you want, though, me to leave pages in, if that's what you were hoping, I can do that. It's not my favorite, but I will do it if that's what you wanted to see that done. Okay, that's good. And then we need something on our sides. It would have been nice to do a whole piece, but I want to use up my cut-offs and my scraps here, so we shall do just exactly that. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I really like this paper. I like them all. I know. I always say that, but I do. That's why I enjoy what I'm doing so much. So much. I've been thinking about maybe offering a book for those of you that are interested in turning your junk journal craft into a way to make money, like it's a side hustle or a hobby hustle. And just to, I was thinking about writing a book to show you how I got where I am. Not that I am the master or be all end all or the expert in any of the elements that got me to where I am, but I'd be happy to share my story of how I got here to where I am, to where I am using, not using, but I am thoroughly enjoying my retirement and earning a little side income here with junk journaling. So if anybody would be interested in that book, it would be not a published book, but a PDF you could download. If anybody is interested, I may offer that soon. Oh, there we go. I know that's upside down, but that's fine. A bad edge there. All right. Oops. Finally got some nice weather yesterday, and boy oh boy, the company I hired to help me out did such a great job. There's just two in the crew. I was originally looking for someone to clean out my eavesdrops, and came across them, and I thought, oh, I've seen them. Them advertising. I knew they were a fairly new company in our area. I checked the reviews, and the reviews were great. And I just have to let that dry a minute before I ink that. Anyways, when I read about their services, I thought, oh, well, they haul away junk. Well, it would be a good time to clean out my shed. I have two sheds, clean out both sheds and get them to haul away some junk. I had a couple rubble piles, and I also had this big blob of cement in my backyard, which looks like it used to have a TV antenna. It used to be the anchor, the base for a TV tower. So, oh, it's so cute already. I like it. I like it a lot. Anyway, that was the idea. Okay, so this is what's going to be on the inside in the diamond showing. So this was my thought. I'm just going to do a pencil mark around and then make my cut accordingly, because I want this all to show. So she had a diamond, and mine's going to be quite a bit larger than hers, but it's going to basically go like this. That idea. Now I'm going to fold this in half, meet my sides like this. This is how I'm doing it. I have no idea how Laurette did it. I'm just guessing. I have no idea really. Okay, so at least I know I have to be down this far, and I need an angle. I don't want to go right to the edge, so I'm going to go to there. That's kind of far, isn't it? Almost to the edge. I don't want to go right to the edge. There we go. If I had a smaller rose, I'd have a smaller diamond. Oh, not quite. Hopefully that fits. All right, let's see. I can get my pencil marks off of there. I don't know if it's going to be big enough. It will have to do whatever it is. This is a concept project for you to try it. Okay, so it's not as pretty as hers, because hers had a much smaller diamond, but I definitely wanted to have all of that in there. Cute. It is still cute, isn't it? Okay, and we all know the ink's going to help. So let's get out our ink. I really should change my sponge, but I think I'm completely out now. I keep saying I need to order them, but I'm waiting to see if there's anything else I need to order, and I don't really need anything right now, so. Should give that some thought actually and think if there's anything I need for my travel themed journal. Okay. I was kind of picking up on a conversation just through comments on a video about a creator that doesn't use printables, hardly ever uses scrapbook paper, basically just uses found items or magazines and whatnot. Definitely uses box board. And I'm not sure what her question or comment was that prompted the conversation, but some people were saying how much they appreciated the fact that she makes true junk journals because the materials she uses is basically found items. Now, obviously she buys, I think she thrifts too. Obviously she buys, you know, the embellishments and the brads and all the things and the lace and whatnot. And her paper comes from somewhere, so, but I think that is really neat that people appreciate that creator, because she uses only recycled materials or found items. Well, I shouldn't say that. I have seen her use scrapbook paper before or paper pad, but I do think she pulls out the odd paper pad. But you know what? I think she buys some thrifting or she gets Happy Mail. But the point is she doesn't use printables. And I know some people feel like it's cheating. I don't. Obviously. I love printables. But I do appreciate the fact that someone can make a journal. Now, what happens is you're kind of at the mercy of the materials you found. So you might not always be able to do a theme. I'm going to be able to, because, you know, you don't have everything you need to. But I think that the printables these days, or the ones I've been making at least, look so vintage that you wouldn't even know that they're printables. Like the little postcard kit I just added to my Etsy shop. You ink those up and you can't really tell that was a printable. Teresa from my design team, the Vintage Chic, she just made a gorgeous journal using my Easter kit. And although the journal does not look Easter-ish at all, it's gorgeous. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, let's get you glued down. And I think we need to add a little lace or something. The only reason, this is pretty as is, but Laurette from the Vintage Paper Girl, she always just embellishes like with all the bling and all the extras and the pearls and the, yeah, diamond door. That's pretty. It's really pretty. So like I said, if your thing was smaller, your diamond might be smaller. I'm going to link her video below so you can see her diamond pattern French doors. She did one with lace on here, and then she's got like a butterfly and different things, and it's tied up with a beautiful satin ribbon. But she also, on the inside, made, no, I don't think she used an envelope. I really don't know. I think she just started with paper or cardstock. I'm not sure because I didn't watch the full video, full disclosure here. But she did add pockets and tucks, I think, inside. So most definitely you could do that. But yes, that's a diamond pattern French door. I think that's pretty neat. Okay, should we add a little lace? Let's see what we got. Something dainty. I have this stuff. It's really dainty. I could do the diamond. That would be pretty. Oh, I'm going to do the diamond. Let's do that. So, let's do this in sections. And I'm using just art glitter glue. That's going to be pretty. This is just dollar store ribbon right here. Oh, that's going to be very pretty. Go like that. See how that picks up right away, that art glitter glue? Like, you don't need to worry about this glue at all. It dries nice, it dries clear, and that will hold that lace just fine. Really well, actually. I like it. Corey asked me if I was going to do a live for day 100. No, I don't think so. And I haven't forgotten about my 5,000K subscriber video with a contest. But that Canada Post is just really messing us up for shipping things. And I think that I have a workaround. I think what I'll do for prizes then instead would be to offer some free printables. Now, if you don't have a printer, and I sent you a file, you could take it to your local print shop, like Staples for us here in Canada. It's Staples, and have it printed there. And it's really, really affordable to use a print service. There's copy shops and copier shops. Like there's options. I don't know, does your local Walmart have a print shop? There's things to consider. Or if you don't and you don't want, if you're a winner and you don't want a printable, just wait until I can, the postal strike is over again. It just might be like, who knows how long. Oh, that's probably not dry enough yet. That's still pretty. That's very pretty. I don't know if Laurette would be proud of me or not here with this lace job I'm doing here. Okay. I don't have all the little extra pearl. Well, I shouldn't say that. I do have a lot of pearls and stuff, but she has some really neat embellishment stuff that she adds to her. I first heard of her because she, I was not aware of her account or channel until she tagged me because she used one of my kits, Stained Glass Secrets, and she did a project. She did a really cool job. And then I've been following her since. Now, doing this 100-day project, I haven't had as much time to watch other people's videos as I would like to. Oh, that's pretty. Isn't that pretty? I like that. I like that very much. So hello to some of our regulars here. Sharon, Petty, Dorothea, Marguerite. Hope you're feeling better, girl. Margot, Patricia Taylor. Hi, Patricia. Connie Barch. Hi, Connie. Mary, I love to journal. Oh, she sent me some roses. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I take that back. Those roses are for Dorothea. thank you all for those that sent your positive vibes and prayers to Dorothea. Crafty Corey, hello Crafty Corey. And Michelle Monks, hi Michelle. She said she reminds her of the weave, the basket weave of high school art. Exactly. I thought it was really old school. It was kind of fun to do something like that. Well, thank you very much everyone for being here and following along and checking in. I've had a few people say they're doing the entire 100 days. It's amazing. Even if you're just trying the odd one here and there, I find that very inspiring. Okay, let's get this in our book. I have my granimal here today again, Luna. She's feeling pretty spunky at the moment. Okay, so this is time. This is not going to fit too well in there with this book. We'll have to go to a next page. I'll be right back. So thank you again to Laurette from the Vintage Paper Girl for the inspiration for today's project, the diamond French doors. I will go back and watch that whole video when I get a chance. But this is definitely, I saw it and ran with it, and that was a thought that I could certainly do that with an envelope. And I know that you would like me to decorate that more. But while I was waiting for, I had to print another page. So while I was waiting for this page from the Timeless Trellis kit to print, I was looking at some options. So you could, I'm not going to, but you could most definitely decorate and add to your cover, and like Laurette did, you could add some pockets and tucks and such on the inside. But how cute would that be with somebody on this side of the door or either side standing in front of your item that you chose to highlight in the diamond? That would be really cute. But I'm going to stop there for today. Thanks for hanging out with me in my craft room. I look forward to seeing you soon in a live. We have 5 days left for this project, and hopefully once I wrap that up, I'll finalize that 5,000 subscriber celebration video, and we'll talk about that contest, and yeah, that'll be coming soon. But let's get this wrapped up, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out with me. Take care. Bye.